You're exhausted, aren't you? I mean, bone tired, dragging yourself through the day like you're hauling a boulder uphill with a rope that's fraying by the second. You're giving everything, every last ounce, to everyone else. The boss who keeps piling on work, the family who needs you to fix every crisis, the friend who calls at midnight to vent about the same garbage they vented about last week. And what's left for you? Scraps, crumbs, the cold, congealed leftovers of your own life. Tell me, raise your hand if you've ever felt like you're running on empty, like you're just a shell of who you used to be. Go ahead. I'll wait. Yeah, I see you. That's most of you. And it's not your fault. Not yet. But it will be if you don't stop this madness right now. You've been trained to think that putting yourself last is noble. That saying yes to every demand, every guilt trip, every can you just do this real quick, is what makes you a good person. Bull. That's a lie sold to you by a world that profits off your exhaustion. Look at the single mom out there, 3 kids, 2 jobs, and a landlord banging on her door for rent. She's up at 5 a.m. packing lunches, working till midnight, and when's the last time she even slept through the night? Or the guy who's nodding along to every favor, fix my car, watch my dog, cover my shift, until he's got no time left to breathe. You know these people. You asterisk or asterisk these people. And here's the kicker. You're not saving anyone by running yourself into the ground. You're just digging your own grave faster. Think about it. What happens when you've got nothing left to give? You snap, you crumble, you lash out at the people you love, or you just shut down completely. I talked to a woman last week. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah's a nurse, works 12-hour shifts, comes home to cook dinner, help with homework, and then stays up late paying bills. She told me, I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm just a machine. That hit me hard. A machine. Is that what you want? To be a robot grinding through life until the gears break? Because that's where this road ends if you don't change lanes right now. You can't pour from an empty cup. You've heard that before, but let's make it real. If you're dehydrated, starving, sleep deprived, can you lift your kid into the air and spin them around? Can you focus at work and nail that project? Can you even enjoy a sunset or laugh at a stupid joke? No, you're too damn tired. And it's not just physical, it's mental, emotional, spiritual. You're bankrupt in every way that matters because you've been handing out your energy like it's free candy on Halloween. Newsflash, it's not free. You're paying for it with your life. So why do you do it? Guilt, fear, that little voice that says, if I don't, they'll think I'm selfish. Let's call that voice what it is, a liar. It's keeping you small, stuck, and miserable. Look at the guy who's been saying yes to his buddy's constant whining for years. He's 40 now, hasn't taken a vacation in a decade, and his buddy's still whining. Did all that yes fix anything? No, it just drained him dry. Or the mom who's been chauffeuring her teenagers everywhere, missing her yoga class, her book club, her sanity. Her kids are fine, they've got Uber. She's the one who's not okay. You're not helping anyone by disappearing into their needs. You're just teaching them you don't matter. And guess what? They'll believe it. Here's the truth you need to tattoo on your brain. You are the priority, not the leftovers. You. Right now you're treating yourself like the burnt edges of a lasagna nobody wants. But you're not scraps. You're the main damn course. And if you don't start acting like it, no one else will. That single mom, she started saying no to extra shifts and yes to a nap. She's not superwoman, she's human, and she's finally admitting it. That guy with the needy friend, he told him handle it yourself this time and took a weekend to fish alone. He came back alive again. These aren't miracles, they're choices. Small, gritty, unglamorous choices that say, I'm worth something. What's one thing you've been giving away that you need to take back? Time? Energy? Peace? Raise your hand if you've got an answer. Yeah, I see you. Maybe it's the overtime you don't get paid for. Maybe it's the family drama you keep wading into. Maybe it's just the habit of never sitting down because there's always something to do. Whatever it is, it's yours to reclaim. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. Because every second you wait, you're bleeding out a little more. And I'm not here to watch you bleed. This isn't about being selfish, it's about being smart. You want to show up for the people you love. You want to crush it at work, chase your dreams, or just feel human again. Then you've got to fuel up first. Think of it like a car. You don't expect it to run without gas, do you? So why are you flooring it on an empty tank? That mom who took a nap instead of another shift, she's got more patience for her kids now. That guy who went fishing, he's laughing again, not just grunting through life. When you prioritize yourself, you're not stealing from anyone. You're multiplying what you've got to give. But it's not easy. Oh hell no. The guilt's gonna creep in. The phone's gonna ring. Someone's gonna look at you like you've grown horns because you dared to say, "Not today." That's okay. That's the test. You've been a people pleaser so long you've forgotten how to flex your no muscle. It's weak, it's wobbly, but it's there. Start small, skip one favor, take 1 hour for yourself, eat your damn lunch without sharing it. Feel that resistance? Good. It means you're waking up. It means you're fighting for something yourself. And here's where it gets real. Nobody's coming to save you. Not your spouse, not your boss, not your best friend with the endless sob stories. They're too busy with their own stuff. You're the one who's got to draw the line in the sand and say, "This is mine." Your time, your energy, your peace. They're not up for grabs anymore. That single mom didn't wait for permission. She took it. That guy didn't ask his buddy if it was okay to ditch him. He just did it. You don't need a hall pass to live your life. You just need guts. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna keep running on empty, handing out pieces of yourself until there's nothing left? Or are you gonna stand up right now and say, "Enough"? Raise your hand if you're done being the leftovers. Yeah, I see you. That's power. That's the spark. Hold on to it, because we're not stopping here. You've been loud for everyone else, screaming yes, rushing around, filling the silence with their noise. But now it's time to get quiet. Not weak quiet, not hide in the corner quiet, powerful quiet. The kind that lets you hear yourself think, feel, breathe. You ready for that? Good. Because that's where the real fight starts. What's the loudest thing in your life right now? That constant hum of noise, people talking, phones buzzing, the TV blaring in the background, your own brain chattering at you nonstop. Raise your hand if you can't remember the last time you had 5 minutes of real quiet. Yeah, I see you. Most of you. You're drowning in sound. And you don't even know it's pulling you under. You've been fighting to prioritize yourself, clawing back your time and energy from everyone else's greedy hands. But here's the next punch. If you don't shut off the noise, you're still losing. Silence isn't weakness, it's your secret weapon, and you've been running from it like it's the enemy. Think about how loud your days are. The boss barking orders, the kids yelling, the neighbor's lawnmower roaring at 7 a.m. Even when you're alone, it's not quiet. Your thoughts are screaming, "Did I forget something? What's next? Why am I so behind?" It's a war zone in your head, and you're the one taking all the hits. Science backs this up. Noise fries your brain. It jacks up your stress, scrambles your focus, keeps you on edge like a hunted animal. They did a study with office workers, half in a loud room, half in a quiet one. Guess who got more done? The quiet crew. Guess who felt less like punching a wall? Same answer. Noise isn't just annoying, it's a thief. Stealing your clarity, your calm, your power. But you've been told quiet is lazy. That if you're not hustling, answering, fixing, you're failing. Wrong. That's the trap keeping you exhausted. Look at the guy who's always on, phone in hand, TV on, radio blasting in the car. He's 35, looks 50, and can't sit still without twitching. He told me, "I don't know how to stop." Or the woman who's so used to chaos. 3 kids, a loud husband, a job that never shuts up. She panics when it's silent. She thinks it means something's wrong. You've been conditioned to crave the racket, to think silence is a void you've got to fill. But it's not a void, it's a reset. It's where you take back control. Let's get real. When's the last time you turned it all off? No voices, no machines, no distractions, just you. Raise your hand if it's been more than a week. A month? A year? Yeah, I see those hands dropping. You're scared of it, aren't you? Scared of what you'll hear when the noise stops. Maybe it's the truth that you're tired, that you're lost, that you've been living for everyone but you. That's okay. That fear's a sign you're close to something big. Silence isn't here to judge you, it's here to save you. It's the space where you finally get to ask, what do I want? Not what they want, not what you're supposed to want. You. Take the single mom from before. She's been running on fumes, juggling life like a circus act. She started small. One night she turned off the TV, put the kids to bed, and just sat there. No music, no phone, nothing. She said it felt weird at first, like she was doing something wrong. But then she heard it, her own breathing. She hadn't noticed it in years. She started crying, not because she was sad, but because she remembered she was still in there, under all the chaos. That's what silence does. It strips away the junk and hands you back to yourself. Not the mom you, not the employee you, just you. And it's not fluffy nonsense. It's practical. You don't need a retreat or a guru. Lock your phone in a drawer. Walk outside where the cars aren't screaming by. Sit on your porch and dare yourself to do nothing for 10 minutes. Your brain's gonna fight it. Oh, it'll kick and scream, throwing up to-do lists and worries like confetti. Let it. It'll settle. And when it does, you'll feel it. A shift. Like the fog lifting off a road you've been driving blind. That guy who went fishing, he didn't just fish. He sat by the water, no radio, no chatter, just the wind. He said it was the first time in years he didn't feel like he was late for something. Silence gave him that. Here's the kicker. The world doesn't want you quiet. It wants you loud, distracted, reacting. The louder it gets, the less you think. The less you think, the easier you are to control. That's why your inbox is always full. Why the news never stops. Why everyone's got an opinion you're supposed to care about. Noise keeps you small, but silence, it's rebellion. It's you saying, I'm not playing your game anymore. It's you taking the wheel instead of riding shotgun in your own life. So what's stopping you? Habit? Fear? The idea that you'll miss something? Let me tell you, you're missing more by staying in the chaos. That woman with the loud family? She started locking her bedroom door for 20 minutes a day. No kids, no husband, just quiet. Her husband griped at first, but she held firm. Now she's sharper, calmer, running the show instead of chasing it. That's power. Not the yelling, stomping kind. The steady, unshakable kind. You want that? Then you've got to fight for it. Start small. 5 minutes. Today. Turn off the noise. One thing, anything. The TV, the radio, the chatter in your head telling you you're not enough. Sit with it. Feel that itch to fill the space. Don't scratch it. Let it be. You're not weak for needing quiet. You're weak for avoiding it. Look at the people who've burned out. Really look. They didn't crash because they rested too much. They crashed because they never stopped the noise long enough to hear the warning signs. You're smarter than that. You're tougher than that. And it builds. 5 minutes turns into 10. 10 turns into an hour. Soon you're craving it, not dreading it. That single mom, she's up to 30 minutes a day now. And she's not just surviving. She's planning. She's got ideas again. Dreams she'd buried under the laundry and the bills. That guy who fished, he's cut the noise out of his mornings. No radio, just coffee and quiet. He's writing music now, something he gave up years ago. Silence didn't just give them peace, it gave them purpose. It'll do the same for you. So raise your hand if you're ready to try it. If you're done letting the noise own you. Yeah, I see you. That's the spark from before, growing brighter. You've stopped running on empty. You've claimed your space. Now you're arming yourself. Because silence isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's where you figure out what's next. Where you get the guts to act. And that's what's coming. Action. Not wishy-washy someday stuff, but real in your hands moves. You've got the weapon. Now let's talk about how to use it. You're standing at the edge of something big. Can you feel it? You've stopped running on empty. You've grabbed silence like the weapon it is. And now you're itching to do something with it. But here's the problem. You're still hesitating. Still overthinking. Still stuck in that swamp of should I, shouldn't I, that keeps you spinning your wheels. Raise your hand if you've ever wanted to change something. Say no. Start something. Walk away. But you didn't, because you waited too long. And the moment slipped away. Yeah, I see you. That's most of you. Well, that ends today. You've got 5 seconds, 5 tiny powerful seconds to own your life. And I'm gonna show you how to use them. This isn't about grand plans or waiting for the perfect time. It's about action. Raw, real, right now action. You've been building up to this. You've clawed back your energy, shut off the noise, and now you're holding the reins. But wanting it isn't enough. You've got to move. And here's the trick. You don't need hours to decide. You don't need a pros and cons list. You don't need permission. You need 5 seconds. Count it backward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go. That's it. That's the rule. It's stupidly simple. And it works like a charm. Why 5 seconds? Because that's how long your brain takes to talk you out of it. You feel that spark, say no to the extra shift, ask for what you deserve, turn off the chaos, and then the excuses rush in. They'll be mad. It's not worth it. I'll do it later. 5 seconds is the gap between guts and doubt. Beat it, and you win. Let it pass, and you're back in the mud. I talked to a guy, let's call him Mike. Mike hated his job, soul-sucking, micromanaging hell. Every day he'd think, I'm quitting. Every day he'd wait, stew, and stay. One morning he hit his limit, counted 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, walked in, and quit. No script, no safety net. He's a carpenter now, happier than ever. 5 seconds rewrote his life. It's not magic, it's science. Your brain's wired to protect you, but it's lazy. It loves the familiar, even if the familiar sucks. That hesitation, it's your brain hitting the brakes. Counting backward jolts it awake, flips the switch from stalling to doing. Try it, stand up right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Did it? Good. That's the power. Small, fast, yours. And it stacks every time you use it. You're training yourself to act, not freeze. Let's make it real. That single mom from before, she's got her quiet now. 30 minutes a day. But the guilt still creeps in. Her sister calls, whining about some drama, wanting her to fix it. Old her would have caved, spent an hour on the phone, lost her peace. New her? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, not tonight. Done. She's not rude. She's in charge. Or that guy who fished. He's writing music, but his buddy keeps barging in, talking over it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, I'm working, catch you later. Door shut, song saved. 5 seconds isn't just a trick, it's a boundary, a shield, a way to say, this is mine. What's one thing you've been dodging? Raise your hand if you've got something you know you need to do but haven't. Yeah, I see you. Maybe it's telling your boss you're tapped out. Maybe it's starting that side hustle you've been dreaming about. Maybe it's just eating your lunch without someone stealing half. Whatever it is, you've got 5 seconds to start. Not tomorrow, now. Count it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And move. Say it. Do it. Feel that rush? That's you taking the wheel. It's not always big stuff. That's the beauty. Small wins build the muscle. The woman with the loud family, she used it to lock her door. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click. Her husband banged once. She held firm. Now he respects it. Mike, the carpenter, he uses it to get out of bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet on the floor. No snooze. Me? I used it to write this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pen down. No excuses. It's not about heroics. It's about showing up for yourself, one tiny badass choice at a time. But it's hard. Oh, it's hard. Your brain's gonna fight. 5 seconds feels like a cliff edge. People won't like it. Say no once, and they'll pout, push, guilt trip. That's okay. That's the test. You've been a yes machine so long they're used to it. Flip the script, and they'll squirm. Good. Let them. That single mom's sister whined for a week. Now she calls less, handles her own mess. Mike's old boss begged him to stay. He walked anyway. You're not here to be convenient. You're here to live. So what's your move? Right now, today, what's one thing you're done waiting on? Raise your hand if you've got it. Yeah, I see you. Count it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go. Say no to the leech draining you. Start that thing you've been stalling on. Shut the door and take your quiet. Feel that? That's not fear. That's power. You're not wishing anymore. You're doing. And it's addictive. Once you start, you won't stop. Look at the proof. That mom's not just surviving. She's saving for a house. That fisherman's not just writing. He's playing gigs. Mike's not just a carpenter. He's building a business. 5 seconds at a time. They're owning their lives. Not because they're special, because they stopped waiting. You're no different. You've got the spark, the silence, now the tool. Use it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Every time you do, you're stacking bricks, building something solid, something yours. And it's not over. You've got the weapon. You're swinging it. Now you've got to protect it. Because the world's coming for your peace, your time, your energy. It always does. But you're ready. You've stopped being the leftovers. You've claimed your quiet. You've got 5 seconds to act. Next, you're building the life you deserve. No apologies. No backing down. Raise your hand if you're in. Yeah, I see you. Let's keep this rolling. Who's trying to steal your peace right now? Raise your hand if you can name them. Boss, family, that friend who's always got a crisis. Yeah, I see you. You've fought hard to get here. Stopped running on empty. Grabbed silence like a lifeline. Started owning your life with 5 seconds of guts. But the second you build something worth having, they come sniffing around, ready to take it back. Not today. You're done being the doormat, the fixer, the leftovers. This is about building the life you deserve, and protecting it. Like a warrior, no apologies, no retreat. You've got the spark, now it's burning bright. That single mom's saving for a house, saying no to drama, carving out her quiet. That fisherman's playing gigs, shutting the door on distractions. Mike's building a business, not just a paycheck. They're not waiting for permission, they're making it happen. And you're right there with them. But here's the truth. The world doesn't like it when you stop playing small. It pushes back. The phone rings. The guilt trips start. The demands pile up. That's not a fluke. It's a siege. And if you don't defend what's yours, it's gone. Think about it. When's the last time you said no and stuck to it? Not a wobbly, maybe later, but a hard, unshakable no. That mom's sister didn't quit whining until she heard it 3 times. Now she's off her back. Mike's old boss offered a raise to lure him back. He said no and kept walking. You've got to draw that line in the sand, not with chalk that washes away, but with steel that holds. Because your peace, your time, your energy, they're not up for negotiation anymore. This isn't about being mean. It's about being real. You're not cutting people off to spite them. You're doing it to save yourself. That woman with the loud family, she locked her door, took her 20 minutes, and her husband sulked. She didn't budge. Now he knocks. She didn't yell or fight. She protected what she'd built. That's the difference. You're not reacting. You're deciding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm keeping this. It's not selfish. It's survival. You can't be everything to everyone and still be you, but they'll test you. Oh, they'll test you hard. Raise your hand if someone's already tried to guilt you back into the old you, the yes you, the always there you. Yeah, I see those hands. That's the pushback. The friend who says you've changed. The coworker who sighs, I guess I'll do it myself. The parent who lays it on thick. I just thought you cared. It's a trap. Don't fall for it. You're not here to carry their baggage. You've got your own life to lift. So how do you hold the line? You get clear, crystal clear on what matters. That mom sat in her silence and wrote it down. House, kids' future, her sanity, not her sister's soap opera. Mike knew it. Carpentry, freedom, no suits, not his old boss's whining. What's yours? Raise your hand if you know one thing you're done sacrificing. Yeah, I see you. Maybe it's your mornings. Nobody's interrupting that coffee and quiet. Maybe it's your weekends. No more favors eating your time. Name it, claim it, guard it. That's your castle. Build the walls high, and then you enforce it. No apologies. That fisherman, his buddy showed up unannounced. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not now, man. Buddy grumbled, left. Hasn't pulled it since. The mom's sister called during her quiet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phone off. They learn. People don't respect boundaries you don't defend. Say it once, mean it. Back it up. They'll pout. They'll push. They'll get over it. Or they won't. And that's their problem, not yours. It's not just about saying no. It's about saying yes to what lights you up. That mom's yes is her house fund. She's stashing cash instead of bailing out her sister. Mike's yes is his workshop. He's there, not at happy hour with complainers. What's your yes? Raise your hand if you've got something you've been starving to chase. Yeah, I see you. That's fuel. Protect your peace so you can feed that fire. The fisherman's gigs, he's booking more because he's not drained. Your yes deserves that shot. Don't let the world snuff it out. But it takes guts. You'll feel the guilt, ugly, heavy, clawing at you. That's okay. Feel it, count it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. You're not a monster for choosing yourself. You're a force. That woman locking her door, she felt like a jerk the first time. Now she knows its strength. Mike walking away, he doubted himself for a week. Now he's proud. Guilt's a liar. It fades when you stand tall. And you will. You're tougher than you think. Look at what you've already done. You've stopped bleeding energy. You've claimed silence. You've acted in 5 seconds. You're not the old you, scrambling for scraps. You're the new you, building something real. That mom's not just dreaming of a house. She's got the down payment. Mike's not just surviving. He's thriving. The fisherman's not just playing. He's creating. You're next. Raise your hand if you're ready to protect what you've fought for. Yeah, I see you. All of you. This is it. Your life. Your rules. No more bending, breaking, begging for a break. You've got the tools. Clarity on what's yours. Silence to hear it. 5 seconds to claim it. Now you guard it. No cracks. No compromises. The world's loud, pushy, relentless. It'll try to storm your gates. Let it try. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mine. You're not just surviving anymore. You're building a life that's yours. no apologies, and nobody can take that from you.